Hey guys, it's Blue and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play World of Warcraft. We last left off in the middle of Throne of Thunder, and today we're gonna do Throne of Thunder and Mogushan. Alright, so we're just gonna kill the ritualist in here.
Stop them! The animus must not be disturbed!
And those two guys. Let's see, who do we have here? Dungeons and Raids, Pandaria Raid. Okay. We've already got Kroll, we've already got Draven and Fendar. Okay, we got one new one, two new ones, three new ones. Alright.
The power, it cannot be wielded this way.
Three new ones in this group.
Forces you do not understand.
Alright. Apparently you did not want to die.
Doomed yourselves. It is unleashed.
Well, I don't either.
Let's see. Megar, Rill, and Vern have been eliminated. So that leaves 7.
Cool.
Yep, 7 left.
Alright, where are we going?
Mogushan. The thing with Mogushan, do you have a level like 40 to 50 tank character?
Sure.
You do?
So I'm sure somewhere I probably do. Why?
Because we need one for Mogushan.
40 to 50?
Yeah. For the second boss.
What do I need tankage for?
The achievement for the second boss of Mogushan. It's the one where we have to replicate his abilities. And the way that works is that the tank, if you're in a tank spec, whenever he chooses a new weapon, little shards will show up. You click on a shard, and you get an ability called Reversal that you use initially on me, and then it turns into a different ability. You use that ability on the boss, and you have to use that until you get all the required abilities. The problem is that the reason why we need a 40 to 50 is because using those abilities damages the boss. And the damage that it does is proportionate to level. Which means if you brought like a level 80 and you did the first ability, it's just going to one-shot the boss. So we need like 40 to 50. Because not only that, but the boss has like 3 different phases. And we have to like control the damage output so we don't go into phases too early. It is very particular.
You are in for a treat.
I have a level 50 warrior. Will that work?
That'll work. And I can heal, so.
Well, that probably will be necessary. We saw what happened to my little pally. You know, I would volunteer him, but he's only 35.
Yeah, and we'd need at least level 40. The range seemed to be 40 to 50. Lightning Fist and Epicenter. Wildfire Spike. Yep, okay. I'll go ahead and clear up to the second boss, because the first boss doesn't have anything.
It's gonna take me a hot minute to get over there.
Which works because I need to I need to respec anyway to my healing.
Ancient vaults of the Mogu, untouched by time for thousands
I haven't
of
logged her
years.
in. Like I haven't logged in
Who
any
knows
character
what
except for
secrets
like
await?
the two that I play, and
Many young Pandaren
I can't even tell you how long
warriors
it's
have
been. So
vanished into
they all
this
have, you know, like reset talent
The lodge
points and
Twyland
this
seem
and
to be
that.
guarding that
Yeah.
door. Tread carefully, lest you wake them. That was close. The door mechanism seems to have activated with the demise of the Guardians. I fear what we may find within. You seem to have awakened a spirit of some kind.
Okay. Regrowth. I do not want to use that. Okay. Alright, I've got a ton of healing abilities. And I will definitely have to, do some respecking after this fight, but... Yeah. So with Fang, we will need to get him down to his various phases, so we have to really control the damage that we're doing.
Well, I mean, that shouldn't be a problem if I'm, you know, level 50.
Yeah.
I'm on my way.
Alright.
Well, Mogashan is up by the Temple of the White Tiger, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay.
What's up?
I have enough money on this character to take the flight path.
Just use him out then.
They apparently sucked all the money off this character for something.
Well, this will be an interesting experiment. I saw a couple comments say that the second character or the second player has to be DPS spec, which means me being in healing spec wouldn't work, but I didn't see anything specifically like saying healing would not work. I saw people specify use DPS spec, but nobody saying healing wouldn't work for my role. So
Are you inside already?
yeah, I'm already at the second boss.
So tell me exactly what I need to do here.
Okay. So, you body pull the boss, you do not do damage. When the boss, you might have to get the boss down to 95% actually, but otherwise, you pull the boss, either right at the start of the fight or at 95%. the boss will... You remember those little statues on the sides that the boss had?
No, but okay.
Okay, well, he spawns, like, statues in the corners of the room. Like, on the platform. And, he'll go and break one. And when he breaks one, there'll be dark little crystals that spawn.
Okay.
When you pick up one of those crystals, you get an ability with a shield icon called Reversal. As soon as the boss casts one of the 5 required spells, you use that ability on me. And then when you use the ability on me, it should transform into a different ability. And then at that point, you target the boss and you use the new ability that shows up on the boss.
Really?
There we go.
How do I know which ability that he's doing? I should target you, that sort of thing. Like, there's 5 different ones, right? I don't know what their names are. Does that matter?
Epicenter, Lightning Fists, Wildfire Spike, Arcane Velocity, and Arcane Resonance. Epicenter and Lightning Fist are the Phase 1 abilities.
Okay.
I sent stuff in Discord
Let's
as well.
see what happens. Can you kick Finn so that I don't accidentally click on her instead of clicking on you to transfer?
Yep.
Okay.
I think this is trash, actually. Yeah, it is.
All the stories were true. We have disturbed what should not have been disturbed. He cannot be free to escape this prison. You must destroy him.
You ready?
Yep.
Tender your sores, mortals. These are the halls of the dead.
Okay.
Okay, he's going for a statue.
Dark crystals should
There's a
spawn for you.
crystal.
Yep. No, they're like little
Got the
tiny.
crystal.
Oh, you got an ability? Okay. Alright, use the ability on me. Use that ability on me. Got it?
I guess it's channeling. I don't know.
And then use the
Did that work? What was that? I don't think I picked up the right crystal.
It's a dark crystal. It's like a black crystal.
There's like 3 hovering over the platform right now. There's one right here.
The ability has a little shield icon. And it's called Reversal.
Well, that's not what I have. So I picked up the wrong crystal then.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick up this crystal and see what happens.
Okay.
Okay, this is the right one. This
Okay.
is shield of reversal.
Alright.
So then he starts casting something and I put this on you.
Yep. Lightning Fist or Epicenter.
Okay, you should have it.
Okay, and now do you have a new ability from doing that?
Yes.
Yep, you use that ability on the boss.
Okay, and it channels for 20 seconds. And it killed him.
What
Okay.
Wait. Feng the Accursed was betrayed by 4 emperors of the Mogul. His
Yeah,
body
that
destroyed each
didn't
time,
quite
only
work.
to rise again.
Hold on.
This is not the last we have seen of Feng. The Zandalari, ancient allies of the Mogul. They must seek the legendary weapon within the depths of the vaults. I am sorry I did not tell you earlier. These vaults house a weapon of unimaginable power. Stop them.
I'm gonna have to look up,
I
watch
will
more
stay
stuff on
behind
that.
and investigate this dais further.
Yeah, that's the achievement that I've been really scared for because, yeah.
Okay, so this is the one that you've been really worried about.
Yeah. Because of that.
Okay, so... Well, I can bring my little level 35 paladin.
We'll see. The thing is that most people who talked about it said that the alt was also like a low level, which makes me wonder if it's because I'm in the raid that you did so much damage. Which, if that's the case,
I didn't do any damage to him at all until I used that ability.
yeah, which is what you're supposed to do.
But it shouldn't have done enough to kill him like that, I don't think.
Yeah, it shouldn't have.
Especially since I'm using like a level 2 weapon, because that's all I had to put on.
Which makes me think, or it makes me wonder if it's because I'm in the raid. Like, because I'm level 72, it's ramping up the damage that you're doing from using the ability.
Well, it doesn't show me as being boosted or anything.
Well, the thing is that when I was looking through the guides, every single person that said this requires 2 players, every single one mentioned it was like a level 41 person and a level 45 other person. Like the other player was always...
Do you have a level 40 or 45?
I do not.
Well, then you're gonna have to get one.
I'm gonna look up the thing, because if this is a... Because this achievement, if that is the case, then we're going to have to write this one off as physically impossible for this character. And just...
For the character, yeah. Because you're already too high level. But not physically impossible for the account. You can bring a lower level character and we can get it done.
Well, yeah, but the point of the Let's Play is to get everything that I can on this character specifically. So at that point,
well, this would be the second achievement you couldn't get.
What was the first?
That dungeon boss that changed.
Well, that one was just physically impossible, straight up.
Well, that's what I'm saying. This would be because
yeah,
I already had it before it changed. So now this is the second one that you can't get.
Yeah, if it is physically impossible for this character to get it, then we can skip it, and I can just remove it from the list.
Okay.
But I will...
It was worth a try, at least. But yeah, I mean, I can... if you want, I can bring a lower level character and we can try it again next week and see, if just like a level 35 can pull it off.
That... I also wonder about the Alt F4 method, because it does require 2 characters, but if you brought 2 lower level characters and did an Alt F4 kind of thing.
I'd have to bring somebody that could do some serious healing on myself, though.
I mean, I'm thinking if there were 3 of us and then you use that ability, I wonder if the damage was boosted so much because you had to use the initial ability on me, a level 73. If you brought an extra character and we did the Alt F4 thing and there were 3 of us, and you used the ability on the other low level character, would it still do the same amount of damage, or would it be different?
I don't know. We'll have to try it.
I think that might be worth a shot.
I also think it would be worth a shot for you to just level somebody up to 30. You could do that in 30 minutes.
Well, I could, but
I could do that in 30 minutes. I don't know if you could do it in 30 minutes.
Okay. The whole point of the Let's Play is to get every achievement that I can on this character specifically. So I could do that, but it wouldn't really matter at that point for the Let's Play.
Right.
So Alt F4 is definitely worth a shot, and if that doesn't work, then, you know, we can just write it off.
Okay, well, we'll try it both ways. We can try it with me just bringing regular, like level 35.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can try it with me bringing like 2 level 35s and seeing if transferring it to the second level 35 makes a difference.
Yeah.
I'm fine with trying both.
Okay. So we're not ready to give up on this one just yet, but the strategy definitely needs to change, which is good to know. So I won't write it off just yet, but I'll put that one as like this one might not be possible, but we're not done experimenting with it yet kind of thing.
Do you want anything else in here?
We do.
On this character, or does it matter?
Actually, it doesn't really matter. It might be better with this character because it is another damage-based thing. But the way that boss is supposed to work is that it does like 50% of the boss's health, no matter the level, kind of thing. So like the idea is that the ability that you use on the final boss, even at max level, you shouldn't kill it in normal mode. However, it is good to, you know, be preemptive and have a 50 with us just to ensure.
Well, honestly, the way I'm one-shotting this stuff, I would say I'm too high level at 50.
You are one-shotting. Yeah, it might be level 50 is an issue. People were talking about bringing, like, their mage was level 50 and stuff. So it might be that, too. Yeah, it might just be that 50 is too high.
I think 50 is too high, honestly. I am protection spec'd. I'm using a level 2 weapon because I didn't have a protection spec like setup. I didn't have a shield or anything.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I am badly geared and way under leveled, and I'm still, you know, knocking these guys' skulls off.
I have lost all of my AoE abilities. Or my ranged abilities. Oh wait, nope, I have Wrath. Oh, okay. That works.
I literally paid like 2 silver for this weapon 30 minutes ago.
Okay. So we have options. It could be that 50 is too high. It could be something to do with me being 73. We'll experiment with it.
Dude, come down.
Oh, there's another one of those? I didn't even see that.
Finding. Time to play, friends.
We don't have an achievement for this guy, do we? Because we got it by accident last time?
Yeah. There's no... This was the achievement where we don't know what the hell we did, but somehow we did it.
Right, exactly.
It be dying time now.
We just got another achievement.
Yeah, but look at what we got.
100,000 gold.
What a shame for a Zandalari priest to endure. But it ain't no thing. Take your trinkets.
Alright.
You'll be needing them. I be going now. Time to find a new home for my soul.
The next achievement that we
Make
have
me
to
a
do is the
doorway
rings.
And time a window. I'll be back.
And that requires doing something with the ads before the boss, right?
Yeah, with the trash.
The ancient vaults of the kings of Mogoshan. What might this button do? Look here. It is the history of Xian of the Endless Shadow, a powerful sorcerer who kept the kingdoms in check through terror and darkness.
Okay.
I genuinely think 50 is too
This
high.
looks to be the record
Yeah.
of Young the Merciless.
We'll bring
a
35
great
next time.
conqueror who ruled his vassals with an iron fist.
Or 35 to 40, and we'll try that.
I've heard tales of this one. Subatai the Swift. Well known as a masterful archer.
Or at least now
and
we know,
genius
though.
thief.
50's too high.
He stole from the rich and kept everything. What is this? I've heard nothing of this emperor. Meng the Demented? According to these texts, Meng was the most foul and maniacal ruler to ever abuse the imperial throne.
I will crush you in body. You'll see your mistake soon enough. There is nothing I cannot. Soon, your wheeler of the darkness comes for. You have angered the Emperor. I don't want you to die.
Okay, it's the next boss that's the rings.
This way. Look
Now,
at the dust
I should
along the floor.
warn you, just a fair warning.
These dark halls have not seen
This
footfalls for many
achievement, it's
centuries.
not hard, but because you just have to pull an ad and wait for it to launch you. But the ads do not like to cast the ability that they use to launch you. And it's not like a damage thing, it's just for some reason they just really don't like
Once,
to cast
the
it.
Mogu enslaved all of the races of Pandaria and bent them to their nefarious
So which
will.
ads are they that cast it?
These Jinyu have been locked in an eternity of servitude.
Pretty sure it's the Wardens. Let me check. Yeah, it's a Warden, so not these guys. I guess we'll just skip them. We're already over here. Alright. So the way this
So
works...
these guys.
Yep. We pull the Wardens.
Yeah, we probably should have just like, oh, there's two more.
I'll kill
There's
these
more
two.
wardens.
There's a bunch of Wardens.
That's cool. So the wardens cast what now?
They cast an ability that just sends you flying. Honestly, we just need one Warden, so... It's that one, Forceful
Yeah, but if
String.
you have multiple wardens, you have a better chance of getting them to cast it, right?
On one hand, yes. On the other hand, it is entirely possible they send you flying the wrong direction. It makes it more likely for that. I'll kill these. Alright. Alright,
So they send you flying, they have to send you through the rings, or can you guide yourself once you're in the air?
Feels unlike
they have
any
to
we
send you through the
seen
rings.
so far.
You have to stand here and wait for them to launch you into the stratosphere.
Fascinating. I have never heard tales of anything like this.
Okay,
And they
well, I
sent
got
me to-
launched, but I got launched sideways.
Yeah, they moved to the side, I think, because you ran up. And they were like, oh, we gotta go out of the way, because new player. I
You're saying
think
that was my fault.
they're still facing the wrong way. Pull back. Pull back. They have to be like direct right where Cho is standing, like that exact angle. Otherwise, they're gonna send you the wrong way.
You can get them. I don't think getting them to do this is going to be hard, but
You have to get them at the right angle.
I suppose you don't have a taunt.
Okay, this is the right angle. Gonna go semi-flying. Whee! Got it. Alright. Yep, that looks like it's a good angle. Now you just stand there and wait to get launched into the stratosphere. Congrats.
Wow, that was so not what I was expecting that achievement to be. I mean, really, I was expecting to have to, like, fly through the wings, you know? Okay.
Alright.
Why can't they all be that easy?
This boss is this boss skippable?
I don't know.
Pandaria, welcome. This seems to be a terminal controlling the device. Let's see here.
I mean, it won't take but a second to kill it.
Okay. So the final boss, we kind of have to Trin Emperor's it a little bit.
You have to what?
Twin Emperor's it a little bit, because the final boss is, you know, two bad guys, right?
What we thought the Mogul were capable of.
Yeah. So we have to keep them as far away from each other as possible.
Oh dear, this could get messy. I will observe from a safer distance.
So the
We
idea,
just have to keep them away
The
from each other.
machine has been destroyed, and so
Pretty much.
the Mogul's
The idea
power begins.
is that
These discs
first
look
off, on
familiar,
normal mode, we
but
only
I
need to
cannot
dodge
place
5
the
attacks
origin.
instead of 10 to get the
They
ability.
call to me. The discs.
We need to
I
stand
must-
pretty much on
I
opposite
see
sides of the room from
everything
each other.
clearly
So like you're
now.
on one side, I'm on the other side.
The Titans.
And then we just wait for the ability to
It
show
would
up, pretty
seem
much.
the more-
Okay.
Yep, so we're on normal mode. In that mode, we need to keep the two bosses
We
as
must
far
go.
apart as
We
possible.
are not
So we stand
done
on two
yet.
sides of the room. Then we wait until the strike shows up, and we both use the spell as it shows up. We don't have to use the spell at the same time or anything, so we just both have to use it.
We just have to have the stats and then use it.
Yeah, but we both have to use it, so.
Right. Does the achievement pop before we kill, or?
That is a question. Nope. Nope, it doesn't pop until after we kill.
Okay.
But I mean, you
So
just...
we won't know if we've screwed it up until after we kill it.
Oh, okay, so we do need to activate this so we can activate the
Let
pipes.
Grain guide your steps.
This right here. Okay, this is how it has always worked for me. I have never done the pipe thing. That's so weird, because I know I've done this in heroic by myself. Like, many times.
The Emperor's rage echoes through the hills.
Weird.
Alright, will you take that side of the room and I'll take this one?
Alright. The ability is called
The Emperor's strength grips this
Opportunistic
land
Strike,
with fists of iron.
by the way.
I remember.
Okay.
I can't tell you what I had for breakfast, but that I remember.
The Emperor's courage burns everlasting.
No, he's over on your side.
Oh. No, he's not.
The endless army will crush the Emperor's foes.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, here we go.
Alright. You take one, I take the other. Alright, pull them to the far sides of the room.
The Emperor's rage echoes through the hills.
And we wait.
The Emperor's strength grips this land with fists of iron.
I've got 2 stacks.
I got 2.
3. 4.
The Emperor's courage burns everlasting.
5 stacks. What do I do now?
Do you have the special ability?
Nope.
No?
Nope. No special ability. 6 stacks. Seven. Are you sure it's only 5?
It's supposed to only be 5.
And they just reset.
The Emperor's breath abates.
They don't look reset to me. Oh, your stacks.
Right. One. It's gone. Oh, come on.
The Emperor's breath is regained. The Emperor's
Why are they taking damage?
Everlasting.
Must be doing something wrong here because
I'm trying to actually dodge the
Honestly-
attacks because it did say within a single thing, so maybe we actually have to dodge a little bit.
wow. I get like 2 or 3 stacks and then they just go away.
The Emperor's breath abates.
How many? I mean, what's your highest number of stacks?
I got like 3 at my max. I never got past that.
The Emperor's breath is regained. The Emperor's rage echoes through the hills.
Right, got 1, 2.
The Emperor's strength grips the
And it's
slime
gone again.
with fists of fire.
I'm starting to get how they're telegraphed, these abilities.
If you get hit by one of the ads, it removes your stacks. Just saying.
The Emperor's rage burns
So
everlasting.
you kind of have to, you know, kill the ads as soon as they show up.
I have an idea for a change of plans here.
Okay, what is that?
I need to get closer.
What if I have both bosses on me, and then you just stand to the side and you're always avoiding the attacks? Oh no, that didn't. Wait, I don't think that works because you have them not. Yeah. Wait, maybe?
That magnetism thing.
Yeah.
So what I have noticed is if you have an ad called, I think it's Courage, he has a shield. If you stand behind that shield, you block the attacks. Oh shit, you got too close.
No, but you're not magnetized anymore. That was the point. So next time they do their thing, let's see if you get all the stacks that you need.
Okay.
Don't get too close. Don't get too close. Run back. Run back. Are you getting
But I can't
stacks?
avoid an attack. No.
You're not getting any stacks at all.
No, I'm not getting anything at all because I'm not being attacked.
The Emperor's strength grips the
Oh.
slime with fists.
Are you not even in combat?
No.
How did you get out of combat?
don't know.
Run in and getting back
I'm
in
not getting
combat.
anything. Okay, now I have a stack of the thing. There we go. All right, I've got one. And it's gone. Because the Emperor's strength got me. Hey, there's a courage. Alright, so the courage has the shield. And I think if you stand behind the shield, you can build some stacks. The courage over here.
Echoes through the hills.
Oh man, I had 3 stacks.
Emperor's strength grips this land with fists of iron.
He does the ability whenever he hits max energy.
I'm definitely getting more stacks when I'm behind the courage, which I think you just killed.
I didn't touch anything.
Everlasting.
Yeah, he's dead. There's another one. I'm missing something here.
Yeah, I'll have to watch a video on this.
I mean, like, as soon as I get a stack, it's gone. I have 2 stacks now. And they're gone. I mean, it's...
Do you want to just kill and then I can just watch a video on this?
Yeah, we gotta come back anyway.
Yeah.
Because we messed up the second boss.
It is done then. Yet, how many of these
Yeah,
machines
we're
are
definitely
hidden
missing
beneath
something.
the earth? How much do we not know about the dark
Alright, well, let's
secrets of the
finish
Lord?
off Throne of Thunder.
I fear that our war
Okay.
against our ancient enemies is still far.
I'm gonna switch back to Finn.
Okay. going the wrong way, of course I am.
What happens? What are we doing in Throne? Are we just pulling that trash?
We'll go ahead and finish off Throne because we won't really have another chance to play this week. So.
We can extend the lockout.
Yeah, but we have to kill the final boss 4 different times. So.
Okay.
It's too far away.
Okay. So now we know that we need level 35. I think any higher might be a bit too risky. And then we'll just have to watch a video on that one because it seems like the information I was getting from Wowhead is either not correct or not nearly detailed enough.
More likely not detailed enough.
Yeah. But now you see why I was like, okay, this raid scares me.
I'm not scared by it. I mean, it's not like it's intimidating. It's just gonna be time consuming. I guess tedious is the better word. I mean, I honestly thought that, you know, get the 2 lightning balls to collide thing was going to be a lot harder than it ended up being.
But that's I kind of knew as soon as I saw the map thing, I was like, oh yeah, that's not going to be a problem.
Stop them! The animus must not be disturbed!
Alright, who did we get that's new?
I'm here.
Alright, hold on. We got 1 new one from this group.
Oh boy.
1.
The power
Well, that's still
cannot
1.
be wielded this. You have doomed yourselves.
We're finishing off the raid.
No, I got the
Oh!
achievement.
Huh?
No.
Who was it? Malice, I think it was. Yep, Malice. That leaves 6 remaining for me.
Okay.
Alright, and
Defeat
then
all 24 Dark Ritualists on normal or heroic. I guess it counted, you know, over different characters.
it is a warband wider thing.
Okay, well, that explains it then. turn left.
What a swish shame. Show your enemy the meaning of pain. Rorschach, grant me wings of flame. More training.
Are you in a big ass hurry or something?
Well, because there's really nothing until the final boss, so I'm just kind of like trying to get to the final boss.
Yes, but usually you don't just like leave me in the dust like that.
More kindling, I can see the light.
This way.
You have earned my honor. I will make an example of you, such that all who look upon my might will tremble and submit.
Use the pad.
Alright, so we took him from the top left corner last time.
Let's see. Who is it? He's at a good position right now. Never mind. No, he's not.
Okay,
Not anymore.
So, right, so we took him from there, so we gotta wait for him to move over here.
I am Lei Sei.
Static shot.
Challenge me in my own sanctum. Witness your folly.
Not that tall. We can kill him now.
Yeah. And that is overcharged down.
Finish the work of the gods.
Is there an achievement for this raiding the last boss?
Nope. It was just to kill the boss. That was the achievement.
I guess there's not really much point, but I guess we'll go, because why not?
Why not?
Where's the butt?
in darkness, in silence, pierced only by the shrieks of the tormented. My dreams of waking nightmare. I see the naive hope in your eyes. You think you are my saviors? Wring that mocking
have
pity from
70%
your
health.
hearts and focus it.
Because I didn't use the stairs.
Once, for you shall soon know my agony. This twisted world is beyond redemption, beyond the reach of deluded heroes. The only answer to corruption is destruction, and that begins now. When I am finished with you, wait. I am not your enemy. You are powerful, more powerful than he was even. Perhaps you are right. Perhaps there is still hope. But there is a yawning chasm of darkness beneath you mortals. Vast, endless, and all-consuming. I do not believe that you can correct this doomed course. But you have earned the right to try. Farewell.
Alrighty.
So what do we have left?
World bosses and Siege of Orgrimmar. However, world bosses can be done at any point, and Siege of Orgrimmar can just be reset, so it doesn't really have a lockout. Those are all the ones that are like, oh, we won't have another chance to make up for this week. Do we...
Seriously? He'll take you to Ratchet.
Huh.
You talk to him.
Why would we go to Ratchet?
No. Why would you stay here? When you can go to Ratchet.
Fair. Good. Yeah, good argument.
You are most welcome.
Anyway, I think we should end it here.
I know you've got stuff to do. Alright. This was fun.
Yep. Alright. That's it for this episode. Next time we will rerun everything and try to get world bosses and hopefully actually visit Siege of Orgrimmar. But yeah, if you guys have enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is Blue Emerald, signing off. Good night, everybody.